Okay, guys, continuing on number 26. To graph the equation, we have our slope, and we are looking for our slope and a y-intercept. So let's start by putting it into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. And when I do that, I've got 2y is equal to negative 4x plus 10. So I'll divide everything by 2, both sides. I end up with y is equal to negative 2x plus 5. So from here I can identify my slope. My slope is a negative 2. My y-intercept is positive 5. So if I want to graph it, I start with my y-intercept of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have a slope of negative 2. So I'm going to go down 2 to the right 1, or I could go up 2 to the left 1. Okay, down 2, and then I graph my line. All right, looking at 27, let's put it into slope-intercept form by subtracting 9x from both sides. Okay, when I do that, I've got negative 3y is equal to negative 9x plus 12. I'm going to divide everything by negative 3. Okay, I get y is equal to 3x minus 4. So my slope is 3, my y-intercept is negative 4. I'm going to start at negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my slope is 3. So I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1. Up 3 and over 1, up 3 and over 1. There's my line. Okay, and I check, I do have a positive slope here. All right, number 28. Okay, number 28. Write and graph a linear function that has a given values of f of negative 2. So input of negative 2 gives us an output of 4. Input of 0 gives us an output of 2. I like that one because our y-intercept is actually 2. Notice because the x is 0. So all I have to do is really figure out the slope. My slope is going to be 2 minus 4, y2 minus y of 1, divided by 0 plus 2. 0 minus a negative 2. So 2 minus 4 is negative 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, so my slope is a negative 1. Okay, my equation of my line is y is equal to negative 1x or negative x plus 2. So I start at my y-intercept, which is a positive 2. My slope is negative 1. I'm going to go down 1 to the right, down 1 to the right, or up 1 to the left. There's my line. Okay. Moving on to 29, it says which graph best represents the line with a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of 3. So I'm looking for a positive slope, so therefore we can cross out this one because that's a negative slope, that's a negative slope. Okay, and we're looking for a y-intercept of 3. So looking at these two, the closest one to have a y-intercept of 3 would be right here at G. Okay, notice it's a positive. It's a little bit off, it's shifted, but down here it's definitely a negative y-intercept. All right, 30, write the following equation in slope-intercept form. So 6y is going to be equal to 3x plus 4 because I added 4 to both sides of the equation to move that 4 over. And then I'm going to divide everything by 6. So y is going to be equal to 3/6x, which is 1/2 x, plus 4/6 simplifies to be 2/3. So there's my answer. Okay, 31. What is the equation of a line that passes through the point negative 1, 8 and has a y-intercept of 15? Okay, well we know that b is 15 or the y-intercept. This y-intercept point is actually 0, 15. So we can use those 2 points now to come up with our slope. Slope is equal to 15 minus 8 divided by 0 plus 1 because we're subtracting a negative. 15 minus 8 is 7. 0 plus 1 is 1, so we get a slope of 7. Our equation is y is equal to 7x plus 15. Okay, number 32. Which is most likely the equation of a line shown on the graph? So if we're looking at this, first off, I'm looking at this is a negative slope, so it can't be b because if you notice that slope is positive. And let's see where we cross. Our y-intercept is b is going to be equal to a negative 2. So therefore it can't be this one. And it can't be this one, so actually let's make sure our slope is a negative 1/2, and it looks like it could be negative 1/2, so the answer is C. Alright, so C for 32. Alright, 33, which best represents the graph of y equals 5/2 x minus 5, so okay, our m is 5/2. Okay, our slope is 5/2 and our y-intercept or our b is negative 5. So looking at it for a positive slope for starters, b is a negative slope and c is a negative slope. Okay, our y-intercept is at negative 5. So if I look at that, this one has a D has a y-intercept of positive 5, and A has a y-intercept of negative 5. And our slope 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 2 is 5/2. So the answer is A. Okay, 34. X and y intercepts. So remember, for our x-intercept, we let our y be 0. And when we do that, we're left with 6x is equal to 24. And we divide both sides by 6. Okay, our x is going to be equal to 4. So x is 4, y is 0 for the x-intercept. And our y-intercept, we let our x be 0. When our x is 0, we're left with 12y is equal to 24. And then we divide by 12. When we do that, y is equal to 2. Okay, so our x is 0, our y is 2. There are our intercepts. 4, 0, 0, 2. Okay, and number 35. Is the given ordered pair a solution of the equation? Show your work algebraically. Well, this looks funny, but it's really an ordered pair, x and y. All right, so we're going to substitute in 1/2 times our x is 2 minus 10 times our y is 1/2 is equal to negative 4. 1/2 times 2 is 2/2. 2/2 is equal to 1. Okay, minus 10 times 1/2 is 10/2, and that's 5. Okay, does 1 minus 5 equal negative 4? Yes, it does, so therefore the answer is yes. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. Good luck on the test, guys. Bye-bye.